Galatians chapter 5. Maintain your liberty. Surely we have liberty, for Jesus Christ has liberated us. And so, stand well as free human beings, and do not let yourselves be entangled once more in bondage. Truly, I, Paul, tell you now that if you receive circumcision, Jesus Christ will benefit you absolutely nothing. Again, I warn each and every man who receives circumcision that he has an obligation to keep the law entirely. And those of you who strive to be proven right by the law have become no longer close to Jesus Christ. You are falling from the divine grace of Almighty God. As for us, we wait with great interest through the divine Spirit for the hope of devout virtue by faith. For in Jesus Christ, both uncircumcision and circumcision do not really matter ultimately. Only faith matters, working always through love. You progressed quite well. So, who obstructed you from obeying the truth? How did he convince you? Surely this does not come from Almighty God who invites you. A little bit of yeast causes the entire dough to rise. I have profound confidence in you, and our life in the Lord gives me every confidence that you will not have another view or mind, but that anyone who bothers you will receive his judgment and penalty from the Almighty Lord, whosoever he may be. And I, siblings and friends, if I continue to proclaim circumcision, why am I still ill-treated? For the offense of the cross of Jesus Christ has ended. I truly wish that everybody who bothers you would even proceed and castrate themselves. My siblings and friends, you all have been specially invited to freedom. Only do not allow this liberty to become an excuse for the pleasures and lusts of the earthly flesh, but always serve one another through genuine love. For the entire divine law is accomplished in only one commandment: do love and cherish your neighbor as you love and cherish yourself. But if you bite and consume each other like ferocious beasts, then keep watch, that you may not destroy yourselves altogether. I tell you now, proceed in the divine spirit, and you will not seize and lust after earthly flesh. For the earthly flesh strives against the heavenly spirit, and the heavenly spirit strives against the earthly flesh. These two are foes, implying that you are not able to do the things you wish to do. But if the divine spirit guides you, then you are not under the law. The deeds of the earthly human flesh are obvious: lawless and depraved sexual actions, uncleanness, polytheism and idol worshipping, witchcraft, intense dislike, enmity and strife, envies, outbursts of fury, greed and selfishness, schisms, controversial beliefs and opinions, jealousy, killings, excessive drinking, wild celebration, and similar evils, regarding which I tell you ahead of time, precisely as I told you previously, that everybody who does these and similar evils shall not inherit the monarchy of Almighty God. But the divine spirit produces infinite love, happiness, peace, patience, kindness, virtue, loyalty, meekness, and self-restraint. And there is no rule or law against these. And everybody who is for Christ has crucified the earthly flesh and all its passions, hankering and craving. If we dwell in the divine spirit, let us also progress and prosper in the divine spirit. We should not be full of conceit, irritating each other, or envious of each other, envious of one another.